So
many inappropriate jokes I could make.
I didn't hear what was just said. I was starting to go with whatever.
All I heard was like so many inappropriate jokes. What inappropriate joke could you make about that? You're a pervert.
Yes, I am.
He lives alone and now he's a pervert.
Yeah, I live alone in an apartment where I'm in my underwear all day. What do you expect?
Ooh, are you in your underwear right now?
No, because he just got up and he spanked his ass.
So you're going commando.
Whoa.
Sexy.
The world is my
That just reminded
underwear.
me, very brief tangent, that just reminded me of a story. One of my friends, we were at the mall today, and one of my friends was like, yeah, my mom was trying to get my brother to like, try on jeans, and she wouldn't, like, buy the jeans unless he tried them on. And apparently, he was, like, really, like, against the idea of putting the jeans on, and he was like, can I try them on at home? And she's like, no. Until he finally said, I don't have underwear.
I don't understand.
Oh my
It's
God.
so fucking funny to me. I don't have underwear on.
Why wasn't he wearing underwear?
That makes me uncomfortable.
Isn't that how you normally go clothes shopping?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I normally go commando.
I thought underwear was for special occasions.
I really like the
church.
movie Commando.
I'm afraid if I don't wear underwear, I'm gonna get my dick caught in my zipper.
Wait, getting your dick caught or what the movie Commando is?
Movie Commando.
Oh, it's with Arnold Schwarzenegger and
The movie Commando. I thought you said I really like movie Commando, and I was
I
like,
like
I don't know what
going
that
into the
means.
movies
What is
Commando.
movie Commando? Is it like a different Commando?
It's where he's just walking around acting like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Movie Commando is when you actually are wearing that really tight thing underwear that matches your skin tone, so it looks like you're naked.
That looked like sort of almost like a perverted thing you were just doing, but it was way more aggressive. It was like you're scrubbing grease out of something.
Just very aggressively scrubbing the grease.
That's what I call masturbating. Welcome to the 2-year birthday episode, now turning into year 3 episode, whatever, I don't know how you'd call it. Anyways, and this is a podcast, not really, but kinda.
We got past our terrible twos, right?
Let's hope so. Like, seriously, like.
Now we're in the tiresome threes.
We're in the thirsty threes.
Can I just say?
Thirsty!
Because we're some thirsty bitches.
Wait, we started this when I was 15? What the fuck?
We did?
No.
16.
That math does not work
Well,
out.
no, I'm 18 now. And it's 3 years.
It's not. It hasn't been 3 years. We're going into our 3rd year.
Yeah, this is our.
3 years.
It's like dog years though, so really it's been like 40.
So by the way, I've said.
If you didn't know.
This has been
I've said-
really, but kind of.
I'm gonna fucking nut.
Can I have that audio clip for my ringtone?
I'm gonna fucking nut.
I'm gonna fucking nut.
I just have one
It's
thing I
like
want to
God.
say. Just one thing, and then we can get into the festivities.
Okay,
Oh,
okay,
I
okay,
forgot
okay,
my
okay.
cake. I was gonna eat a cake.
I forgot the fucking cake.
Getting tacos, does that take up your entire evening?
I mean, depends on where I go for the tacos.
Why don't you just make tacos?
Because he doesn't know how to make tacos.
Sir, I will fight you.
You
Hey,
will
are you
lose.
really gonna say that, Chris? Because isn't the first time you tried to make tacos in your new apartment, you set off the fucking fire alarm?
Okay, I've
Boom,
set off the
bitch.
fucking fire alarm several times since I've lived here. Thank you very much.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
He sets off the fire alarm just by walking into the apartment.
Swimming in puss.
Oh, you got a cat?
His name is Pussy.
This is my cat, Pussy.
Pussy, get in here.
Puss.
Has anyone seen my pussy? Missing pussy.
So big.
Pussy's so big.
And then some
Missing
kid,
cat responds to pussy.
some kid is like,
Aw,
"Oh,
Pussy.
can I pet your cat? What's his name?" You're like, "Its name is Pussy."
Pussy. It's not pussy, it's pussy.
Oh yeah. Major emphasis on the pussy.
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 Pussy's wet.
So point I've been trying to make now for what feels like 35 minutes is that
What is a nut?
I've said this before, and it's never come true. It is entirely possible that I will cry tonight.
Why?
Because I've been crying a lot lately, and
Oh.
I can't stop. So yesterday, it was, I think, the funniest time. I'll get into the other times in a second. Well, this is therapy. Oh, see, because celebration, whatever. It's not. It's not. It's just stories. But on yesterday, I was in the shower and I was just doing, minding my own business, getting clean and whatnot. And
Starting a fire.
I was getting worked up, as I tend to.
Mm-hmm.
And then I got out and I had the towel over my head and I just was bawling. I'm completely naked. I'm trying to continue to dry off, but I can't because I'm crying too much. It's like this shitty old towel too, and I'm completely naked. And so it's just draped over. So if someone had walked in at just that second, it would have been quite the sight. I could also imagine that picture being used in some sort of a horror something or another, where it's just like somebody crying, but you can't see their face, and they lift it up, and it's a devil. Blah.
Monster.
I cried, bawled cried, what was it, Saturday?
I also bald cried Saturday.
I cried whenever I watched Into the Spider-Verse recently.
I got my lovely poster.
And you cried?
Yeah. Well, I went to go see the movie again of
Oh, right.
Age of Ultron.
and I was like, oh no, I got this. I know exactly what's gonna happen. You ain't gonna get me this time, Marvel. And I was like, oh shit, this is the part where he's about to die. Balls.
That wasn't even that funny.
Literal balls.
He's not saying, just wait one more second. That's what he's saying.
What happened? What did I miss? Because I was paying attention to Kit. I was laser focused.
All he said was Age of Ultron.
I don't know why. Or just the
Age of
movie.
Ultron is the best movie.
Age of Ultron.
Polio.
Polio.
Oh, Maya, you had one of your own of one of those. On the
Did I?
the plant episode, you went chloroform.
This is the dumbest fucking show.
You guys were talking about what makes a plant, and you were kind of, in your head, you were kind of thinking chloroplast or chlorophyll, but you said chloroform. Oh my god. So,
Mine was a lot less happy crying. There was all right.
My
So
best
planning-
friend just died.
What?
His name was
no.
my best friend in the movie just died.
Oh, I thought you just said that your best friend just died, and I was like, oh my god.
I'm still here.
So I
Terry's fine.
spent over a year planning this Canada trip, right?
right.
Over a year. I have put
Canada.
$2,000 into this so far. I
Shut
put
up.
$2,000 into this trip. 3 people have already canceled from the trip.
Jesus.
I found out, or 2 people canceled. That was to be expected. Then Saturday night, I found out another person canceled, and I was like, "You're gonna tell me now?" And then I was really bummed about that. And then I was texting my friends that are going to the Quebec trip, and I was like,
Quebec.
"Did you guys get your passports yet? Or did you guys apply for your passports yet?" And then one of the members was like, he literally put dots in the chat, and I was like, "Are you fucking serious?" I was so.
Can't you get to
So
Canada with just a
upset.
driver's license?
You can get into Canada with a driver's license. You can't come back from Canada.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because the Canada border.
rule.
Yeah, the Canada border control is really lenient from what I hear, but the U.S. is really fucking strict. So it's
So what happens if
so-
you go to Canada and forget your fucking passport? You're just stuck in Canada forever.
SOL, dude.
I mean, you
SOL.
would go to an embassy, I would assume.
But yeah, so I was
What would you
fucking
do if you were in a different country and lost your passport? You would still be stuck.
yeah,
Well, I'm thinking
It's a
Canada
different
because it's
country.
fucking connected to us.
that's true.
It's the same thing with Mexico, though.
Yeah, but nobody wants to go to Mexico.
No, that's true.
So everyone's trying to come over the wall.
But yeah, so one of the members didn't, like, two of the members from Maine, two of the people going to the Quebec trip don't have their passport.
Shut up! We need to talk one person at a time. 2 years.
2 years.
Our home at negative.
Like, she's obviously telling a story, and you're just making noise. Stop.
And then,
I am
like,
singing the Canadian national anthem.
it got even worse though, because it's like I was bawling. I was a mess that night. Went to bed, woke up. Oh, and like that night, like people were saying like, let's just cancel the entire trip. Let's just reschedule it. And I was like, I'm fucking $2,000 in the hole. I'm not canceling this. I will go without you fuckers. All right. And
I see 3 people here.
if you guys want to come with me, be my guest. It's next week.
Okay, might not work out too well.
I gotta.
So,
I don't know if I could call my boss and be like, I'm going to Canada for a
from
week.
San Francisco, because I'll go from I don't want to go back to work.
it's true. But yeah, so, and then it got
Chris,
worse the next day.
Jesus.
Because this is like, listen, I've known you guys for 2 years. Well, over 2 years. But we've been doing this show for 2 years. Sunday fucking sucked. I woke up, went out to the kitchen. I first of all woke up, started my period, and I was like, "Fuck,
Cool.
you've got to be fucking kidding me."
Sweet.
Go out to the
Free
kitchen.
blood.
Go to the kitchen to get like pain medicine, right? I can't fucking remember what pain medicine I have in my locker at work, and I'm like, well, if I take this and if I take Advil, I can't take ibuprofen if I have that in my locker. I can't remember if I have Tylenol or ibuprofen, and I didn't want to mix the two, but I didn't want to be in pain all day, so I was like, fuck. So I was freaking out. I was getting annoyed, and then my grandmother comes into the kitchen, and she's like, "Oh, so you excited for your Canada trip?" And I start bawling. I'm like, "No, everything's going wrong."
Oh, no.
And then I go into the bathroom to start putting on my makeup because I was getting ready for work. And every single day that I have work, when I'm doing my makeup to get ready for it, I always check what time I have to go into work, even though I know what time I have to go into work. I checked that day, and while I was doing makeup, I had to be in work 10 minutes ago. So I was like... And I was just crying, putting on makeup, and I just fucking left. And my dad was like, "Where are you? What's going on?" I was like, "I was supposed to be at work 20 minutes ago." And so I drove to work, and then I stopped crying, but I was like, you get where you start crying like a lot, and you're trying to stop, and so like you can't look at anybody, or else you will start crying again. I walk into work, I avoid eye contact with everybody, and this girl, I love her to death. She's my coworker Jen. She's like, "Hey Maya, how's it going?" And I was like, "Good." She was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yep." And she was like, "Do you want to talk about it?" I was like, "No." And then, like, it got so bad at one point, like, I was trying so hard. For 2 hours, I was trying not to cry at work. But, like, it just went, like, while I was bagging breads, and I completely ignored it. Like, I had tears, like, coming from, like, streaming.
Drenching the bread.
Yeah, I was crying. I was a mess. I was crying. But I was, like, I didn't make a sound. I was completely ignoring it. I just kept, like, bagging bread. And I was like, whatever. I'll deal with it later.
I'm very sad.
It was a fucking mess.
So, Chris, tell us about time you cried.
Yeah.
I
What was
watched
your
Spider-Verse.
weekend
There were
cry
some
story?
very sad
It's
moments
such
in that
a
movie.
good movie.
I'd never seen that movie before. I think Saturday, and I watched it.
I don't remember
and,
any. Oh, I don't remember any like really sad parts.
I
of
don't
it, aside
either.
from
I don't
when
know
his
why.
uncle died.
But like the moment, the very spoiler alert for like a fucking 6-year-old movie or 6-month-old movie. Didn't that movie come out? It was like a year ago, wasn't
It
it?
was like December.
Oh,
This summer, yeah.
Okay, so it's been a while. Oh, I don't know why. Just came to the point where Peter Parker had just died, and I just fucking started bawling for no reason.
Oh, that is
Like
kind of
I was
actually
not
a sad
deeply
point.
attached to this character. It
Yeah.
happens like 20 minutes into the movie. It was very sad though. There was a couple of moments there. I was like, Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, no.
Beautiful fucking movie. I was probably really
It
pissed
is.
off.
It was such a good.
It's fucking brilliant movie. It's probably gonna be my vote for GoBicker Movie of the Year. I'm gonna say it now so I don't forget it when we go to do the podcast awards. When it's literally just gonna be me and Terry because everyone else quit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be me, Terry, and 2 scabs for this ongoing GoBicker protest.
I mean,
Yeah.
listen. We had a period of time where Chris was in his van. I can just call. Just be like,
Oh
Hey,
yeah, there was
fellas,
that
how's it
episode we
going?
did, driving through the backwoods of Georgia. I forgot about that.
I don't want to do that again.
Oh, you wouldn't want to do it in my new van. My new van makes so much fucking noise. I couldn't do Weird Man White Van in it. You would kill yourself.
So you should have done a finale then. God
It is
damn it.
so fucking loud in that van.
All right, so we do actually have a few topics for the evening tonight. I feel like for the evening tonight is kind of redundant. It's like saying 6 a.m. in the morning.
For the morrow.
Yeah.
First off, what's nice about the topics for tonight is that I'm just exactly copying the topics we used last year at the anniversary that we were all here for, as you recall.
Yeah.
Definitely.
shit.
I was not having a mental breakdown during that time.
Yeah, no, yeah. So, first off, what are our thoughts in general on GoBicker Year 2? So,
Got better.
July 11th.
We have got
July
2 new
11th.
subscribers.
I think it's a bit more than that. Remember, we went up like 10 when we put up that Leech No video, I think.
That is true, but we also got a lot of dislikes on that video.
Exactly, we got
Also,
engagement.
That video, God, I love that video
It's
so
good,
much.
yeah.
It's still to this day probably one of my favorite things we've ever done.
I agree.
It was good. Suggestions? New Year's stream gonna have to be better. We're gonna have to burn down 2 of Kit's dreams.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta figure out something else to burn down.
Yeah, I don't know how we're
His
gonna top
house.
that. We may have to burn down Kit's actual house.
It's an apartment. That might be really bad.
Well, you know what? It's for our 30
Better find your house
subscribers.
before New Year's.
I mean, either way, wherever you're living at that moment, we're gonna burn it.
Yeah, the stream's just gonna start. It's gonna be me and Terry standing there with a can of gasoline and a single match.
Kit and his hot wife stuck me on glass, going, "Please, no, don't." And we're just like,
Are they inside or outside the building?
they're in like a box. They're outside separately,
Oh.
so they have to watch safely from a distance.
We have them in a glass box, far, far away.
No, not that far.
New Year's in Texas is like 300 degrees, so in a box we would die.
It'll be at like one of these fancy like air
Are we
conditioning
all in a
boxes.
box, man? There's someone outside of Terry's window. I see a butt.
So, I think,
Dummy thing.
Oh boy!
It's my old neighbor lady.
Oh boy! You thick,
Bust it
Grandma.
open.
getting that garden, I see.
Oh baby!
I'm always nervous that they're gonna see me. I don't think they ever have, but
Do they know you live down there?
I don't know. Probably not. Oh, she's still there. Oh. Go inside,
Let's
Barb.
see. Barb.
Barb.
Her name's Barb.
Hey Barb.
So,
She's a lovely
so
lady.
yeah, year
but-
2, I think got a whole lot better than year 1 was. I think we were more organized and more prepared. And then all of a sudden, everything ended.
Much like my life, it fell apart very quickly.
Well, yeah, we had like a month where we got shit out, and then,
August 2018 was the GoBicker month of the year.
Yeah,
Then I had like a weird existential crisis and decided to quit.
We all had a
media.
weird existential
Yeah.
crisis within the last year. Let's
my
just
God.
kind of cut the crap there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Terry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'll bump it on accident and I'll start hissing, and I know the moment of is better than hissing.
gonna cry. I've enjoyed, I think, pretty much everything we've done in this last year.
Yeah.
Nothing especially sticks out that was like, ugh. There was one bad
we-
podcast, but
Have we done a leech no?
You
Did we do a
edited it
leech
to
no
make it
last
better.
year?
yeah, we did in August.
Okay, yeah, that sticks out.
Yeah.
Sticks out like a big pink dick.
Yeah, and then like this last December was a string of really good podcasts. There was probably some other podcasts in there.
We do a lot of podcasts. They're all hard to
That's-
keep track of.
Yeah.
We got really sad at the beginning of.
Yeah, there was a
2019.
really long, sad string of podcasts.
Yeah,
But
and I
we were
just
all
decided
very
to,
long, sad people.
I haven't gotten better. I've just decided to stop telling people about it.
Aww.
Yeah.
Now Maya's gonna cry.
I just realized. And my lighting was. I just realized that.
You know, it wasn't
That's
too
how-
horrible.
Oh.
Though. Like sometimes it's
Look
like
like
your
a
entire
ghost.
face goes fucking white, but this time it's like it's just a slight glow. Yeah, like that.
I thought you were actually going to say something like that, like something deep that you just realized or something.
No,
like
I
I just realized.
just realized.
I just want to say,
Guys have penises.
They do. I want to say.
But not all guys have penises. Trans
is-
rights. Trans rights, baby.
This is the second pair of glasses I've worn on this show. Still not as fucking glary as Maya's fucking billboards. I don't understand. Like, my glasses glare if I look at the fucking light behind my monitor. Look at this shit.
I can't see it because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh my god, you got
Big
small eyes.
glasses.
Can we
I
go,
guess you can't really see it because
can we go ahead and hard cut away from whatever the fuck is going on right now?
What about my glasses? Like
I
these?
think we need a hard cut into this.
Can we just end this episode, actually? I think I'm done with it.
Yep, that was the last. Second was the last year.
Did you say anything with that sentence? What's happening? Can everyone put their everything, their clothing, accessories, and whatnot
Their
back on?
spectacles away.
I'm gonna cry. Just gonna keep threatening that.
I'm gonna fucking nut.
YouTube was a disappointment and a failure. Every video sucked. I sucked in them. You sucked in them.
you
Everything sucked.
Hey,
There was a lot of sucking involved.
I think it was great that we started a new podcast and then subsequently ended it very soon after. For every once in a while, get like a little bump of life again, but more it's
Much like the alcoholics on it.
yeah. Yeah. Didn't you say that Emily was gonna do some more of those?
She's a fucking liar. I talk to her like once a month now. She'll just come back to life and be like, "Hey, I'm still alive."
Oh, can I show you guys something that everybody I've met ever hates it?
What?
The Macarena?
You whip into the Macarena.
You're right. I do hate that.
I am going to shoot myself in the head with a gun when this is over.
Ugh, same. No, see, it's not. That's unfair. Listen, it's unfair because I can't say those things because it might be true.
You never know, bitch. I can pull a surprise upset.
Yeah, that's true.
That was
true.
sad. I have to be positive energy now.
Positive.
Positive. I'm happy. I don't hate my job anymore.
Your job's awesome.
I shit way too much.
Can we get an update on the number?
You don't want to know, but I'll tell you anyway because
Is it over 600?
No, it is 309.
Oh, okay. It's not
Jesus.
as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
It's
Yeah.
going to hit a year before July. It is July, never mind. It's going to hit 365 probably by the end of this month at the rate I have been shitting my guts out.
So, speaking about colon cancer,
Colon
this has
cancer.
nothing to do with that, but I fell out of my chair at work, and like
into some colon cancer.
well, the armrest like went straight up my colon, and it was.
Did you
it was
discover things
painful.
that you hadn't thought of before, and now you kind
you?
of like them?
Yeah, now I.
You'd
ask my
know
wife
if you
to
watch
peg
the
me,
kink episode
and-
that's never going to come out.
Did you buy a strap-on for your wife at the end of the workday?
She came home with a big dildo. He's like, baby,
And he's
I
like,
fell out of a
in me.
chair today.
It's in the shape of the armrest.
speaking about big dildos, who has the biggest forearm?
I don't know. I've never seen their forearms.
Okay.
What does that mean?
I feel like Terry has the longest forearm.
Longest?
Like the longest.
It's kind of hard to judge.
That's true.
Here,
It is kind of
let's-
hard to judge.
Chris,
Either way.
let's
Long story short, actually,
8
I don't
inches?
know.
match. Chris,
It's about the same size
on
as
my
your
little
foot, right?
Etsy
you gotta
expedition,
go down. You gotta go down.
bicep. Holy shit.
I'll always go
on
down.
On my little
you.
expedition.
No, not like that. You gotta get horizontal. Chris, okay, you're gonna have to wait a second.
Okay.
Okay, Chris.
Kit, Terry, you're below me.
No, what I see right now is the only thing that matters.
I'm looking at it on my television.
Oh yeah, look at that. So wait, yeah, I know I'm below you. So why do you keep going up?
Because you're down and you're pointing that way.
I'm not.
You piece of literal shit.
What? No, this is not what I want you to do. I want you to go horizontal. We put them right next to each other. Chris,
Oh,
put
I
them
thought we were doing.
put it down
to
at
be
the
fair,
bottom.
I thought we were doing a fist bump.
I'm gonna
Terry,
put
fist
it.
bump this.
Okay, yeah. Me and Kill fist bump. Me and you,
Boom.
we need a match.
Let's fist each other.
No, match. Fine, never mind. What were we gonna say?
What are we
Maya?
doing wrong? What am I doing wrong?
You're supposed to
I
go
dropped
lower.
something.
But
Oh, that
Oh, Terry,
thick.
look, I dropped something. Oh, God.
Those fan fictions almost came true.
Oh,
It was so close.
This is a really good time for my father to mow the lawn.
oh, hey.
Stop.
Anyways, so my point to that was I don't know who has the biggest forearm in the group.
I don't know
But-
who's got the biggest. Anyway.
On my Etsy expedition last night, me and my friend searched to see the most random shit or the weirdest shit that you can find on Etsy, and one of them was an ogre dildo, and it was bigger than all of your forearms. It
I
was
don't believe that.
very big. I can fucking find a picture, all right? Don't
I've
even
seen some big
test me.
dildos in my day.
It was fucking huge.
I can scientifically determine.
Did Terry turn into us? What happened
I'm
here?
trying to scientifically determine. Stop, please.
I think Terry turned into us. It finally happened, guys.
Ghost.
We're not the worst ones. It's Terry who's the worst one.
I've always been the
Trying to think if
worst.
I have a
Listen,
tape
I can
measure.
scientifically prove now the size of my forearm because I have technology.
Can you guys see it in my glasses?
Yes, I can, and that bothers me.
I shouldn't look at it because we're streaming,
Yeah,
and I don't want you to have to censor.
That could be anything.
my
But I
forearm
am gonna post it in the group.
It's
is
definitely a giant dong.
9 and. Just
you can look at dongs on shit as long as it's not a real dong.
Wait, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, do you measure it from the elbow?
Yeah.
I would.
Like from
you
like
measure
right
it
here.
from the
I
base.
was doing it from like
starts
in
here and ends.
Okay.
You have to make sure you measure from the base and go up to the tip
Yeah,
Oh,
go
cool.
from the balls. I mean, from the.
So wait,
of your elbow. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
hold on, this is too confusing. I can't measure backwards.
Oh, you had a picture of my dildo.
Where do you measure your dick from?
So my forearm is about 10 inches.
It's about 3 dicks.
No, I genuinely think that the size of that dildo, like the extra large, was like an entire foot.
Are we talking about just length, or is girth also factored
Look
into
at
here?
the picture.
Where
Look at the girth.
Where are you gonna put that? Okay, let me look at my phone.
Somebody said this isn't thick enough. Like they were like complaining about how small it was.
I've watched a lot
compared
of
to the
porn in
pictures.
my day. I'm sorry, Mom, but I've watched a lot of porn in my day, and I've seen some people shove some big
Oh my
shit up
goodness.
in them.
Yeah. Somebody put that inside
Oh my
them.
God, it's
I don't know
Pickle
how.
Rick. Pickle
Oh,
dick.
yeah.
Gargantuan wieners.
Oh, if you want to see a pickle Rick dick.
I don't. Hopefully I don't need that again.
Yeet.
So anyway, year 2 was a lot of like that. Those last few minutes, a disaster. But also, who knows? I don't know. I'm a bad judge of these kinds of things. So, what do we? Right? Yes. What do we want from year 3 of GoBicker?
More masturbation. More subscribers.
I have an issue. Speaking of masturbation,
Go on.
Go on.
because of the big sad, I either do it way too much or I like probably not enough, or how much you would expect from somebody my age and with my just lonely sad life. Because like having
Well, then it averages out to be, normal.
normal.
So you like go on like marathons or something? You're just like, okay.
No, it's just
wait.
like
Nope.
if it gets like
Yeah, okay.
It's like it'll get to a certain level of low where it's a little too many times in a certain amount. I don't want to get into details, okay? I feel ashamed, but it'll be a certain amount of times where it happens a little too often, or it'll
How
be.
often is too often?
I feel like if you're, I don't know. I don't want to.
Because I want to know if I need to be ashamed of
I don't want to out
myself.
myself, okay? That's all. Listen, I don't know, but listen. It'll either be that, or then if I keep getting the big sad, it gets lower and lower, like it has been the last like 2 or 3 weeks. Then it's like nothing at all, and I'm just like, the whole time. So, anyway, I just thought I'd bring that up. I thought you maybe were curious.
I just want to know how much.
Yeah, I
being-
just want to know how much is too much.
Yeah, how much is too much?
I
We can
feel-
cut
okay,
this section out.
I have to think about me talking. To you guys, though.
Theoretically, it like outside of the realm of what you do.
Listen, okay. I don't know. Like if you're, I feel like twice a day is a lot, but no one's gonna
It
be.
depends
no
to
one's,
me.
I'm not done yet.
Morning and night.
Hold your fucking horse.
Yeah,
dude.
hold your fucking tongue, you bitch. God, thank you. Twice a day kind of a lot. No one's gonna make too many judgments. I feel like 3's pushing it, but once you get into 4, it's like, oh my god, dude.
Yeah. It also depends on like the spacing, because if these are like 3 within 2 hours, then yeah, you got a real bad problem. But
Yeah.
if it's like morning, noon, and night,
I think
maybe I'm also very weird.
I think I've done it in the morning like twice in my life. I'm too.
Oh,
I
you're
don't have.
morning.
I don't have energy
You like to
in the
beat
morning.
the eggs in the morning.
I have no energy in the morning. I don't know how people like. I remember in high school, my friend, he was always he did it like every morning before school, and I was like, how
What?
can you manage?
Drinking his
Because-
coffee, just like
Well, no, because he wouldn't drink. He would get. He would wake
Where do you
up.
think you got the cream for the coffee?
Jesus Christ. He would wake up with like 10 minutes to spare to get to school, and somehow he would still like pencil in time to jerk it real quick. Get your priorities.
how
You
do
need
you
to
set
get
the mood? How do you get the
class.
candles and the music? And don't you aren't you
What?
supposed to spend like 40 minutes looking for the right porn video?
And
No.
it takes like an hour to put socks on just to take them off.
You log into your creepy Reddit account, you look at a few pictures for 35 seconds, you blast a fat nut, and then you close the tab and move on with
How?
your night. Jesus.
I think this is why my
seconds?
parents don't feel comfortable letting me go to Charlotte.
That would be a lot of masturbation happening under one roof.
No, I don't think so.
What?
Wouldn't be blasting her open in my bud's
can't.
house.
I can't say that's a thing I would do in your house.
You wouldn't blast her open my
No.
home.
No.
I
I
can't.
think
No.
even if we moved
Thank
in,
you.
even if we both lived together, it would.
Yeah, I don't think I could either.
I could. It would just. It would take me a while.
Yeah, you'd have to get used.
Hold on. So if we do ever go to Chris's house, is it safe to assume that he is blasting rope while we're there?
I won't be blasting. I don't blast rope while people are in my home.
Okay, so you seem to kind of imply you would though.
I
No.
don't blast rope when people are in my
That was a joke.
Literally everything's covered with it, but
Yeah, but
He
that's
won't do
before they show up.
while
It's
you're
it's
That
an
was
arrival
before.
present.
That
You open the
was-
door and just get fucking.
just come dripping down the staircase.
What the-
Ew.
Sorry, I was,
Ew.
Can I
was
say it?
blasting rope before.
It's really
this.
impressive. It took that long for the word "come" to be uttered.
Come.
It's so gross.
Bow.
Spaffs. Yeah, see, it's.
Splooge.
I think the rest of it's
Whatever.
fine.
Masturbation.
One of the best Grease songs was Masturbation, so.
Yeah, all right. Listen, if we're talking about Grease 2, reproduction takes the cake. Don't even
Reproduction,
fucking
not
at me.
masturbation. My bad.
Reproduction, not masturbation.
You know, masturbation, the song from Grease
Aren't
2.
they the same thing? I'm pretty sure they're the same thing.
I remember last year I said one of my goals for year 2 was to get 1,000 subscribers.
My goal for year 3 is to get 50 subscribers.
Mine is to get 35. We are currently at 33.
We were at 34 like 2 weeks ago.
I know we can't get out of this fucking
Listen,
rut we're in.
We just can't get it
Whoever
up.
that
Exactly.
cock is that keeps subscribing and unsubscribing.
I don't think it is. I think it's we'll finally get a new person, then one of the old people go, I don't actually like GoBicker anymore, and then
Anymore.
Well, they liked it enough at some point to subscribe, you know. So I don't
Once
know.
you're in it for life.
except that's
Don't
not
leave us,
true.
please. Just ignore us in your subscription feed if you have to.
It only matters.
Yeah.
The subscriber number is the only thing that matter, not the
Exactly.
view counter.
I mean, I
Remember to click on the videos too while you're at it, though.
okay.
just so
Except
that-
here's the thing: I put a lot of work into the videos, and when it's like 3 people, I do get a little bummed. Stop it, please. You're a disappointment.
That is actually one of the
Stop.
biggest reasons why I had this weird thing where I was just like, I don't ever want to make another video in my entire life again. Is because it feels like I put so much work into it and then nothing ever comes from it.
Yeah, that's been my fucking life.
So I was just like, I don't want to do it anymore. And I've had so much free time; it's been crazy.
What free time? You haven't been on a podcast in like 2 months.
But okay, also to be fair to that,
When was the last time I actually
I've
had
also
free time?
I've been very slow editing until like literally like a week ago, and so we just haven't been recording anything. But even before that, it was a long time.
Every
Yeah.
single time y'all
No,
wanted
yeah,
to record,
down below, yeah, there you
work
go.
was like,
Yeah.
oh, you have plans today? Send in the circuit boards.
I like the Brady Bunch thing now. We're gonna start doing.
Yeah.
I'm glad I can
Fuck
see.
you.
Fuck you, Maya.
Wait, come on.
Don't do it.
Knock it off. Ew. Fucking nasty ass.
Oh,
Ooh, you a freak.
gross. So year 3, I want
More or less
want-
masturbation?
more masturbation at a healthy rate. I want
Only 3 times a day. Every single day.
With at least 4 hours in between.
what if instead of
At
no nut
least.
November we did like a lot of nut November?
Nothing but
Well,
nut
that's
November.
what. No, there's Destroy Dick December.
True.
I saw a news article on Reddit about a dude got hospitalized during that because he broke his dick.
Yeah.
How much is too much?
That
Because
is
there's
too
like
much
there's
right
like
there.
the thing where you do the amount per day. So it's like first day you do 1, second day you do 2, whatever. And then there's my friends kept making jokes where you do the Fibonacci sequence. So it's like
Whoa.
1, 1, 3, or like 1, 1, 2. It's like 3, then 5.
That sounds horrible.
Then
It
100.
feels like that you would have to have like a timer or something, where it's like you'll just be working, then beep beep beep. Oh, I need a nut. And then you go off and nut somewhere.
Must nut November. Must
30
nut
seconds
March.
later, then it goes off again.
Oh, sorry, that's my nut clock. Time.
Beep, beep. I'm sorry to interrupt this important meeting, but I need to go nut.
Well, I gotta go jack off in the bathroom.
But then it becomes kind of like ingrained in your head, so you just start coming at random intervals.
The alarm goes off and you just go, oh.
Oh, so you fucking what is the thing called where it's like
Pavlov's dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you fucking Pavlov
Every time a
yourself?
timer goes off, I get really horny.
Dinner's ready. Oh shit.
Ding! Oh!
Yeah, gee, I really don't understand why your parents aren't comfortable with this, Maya.
I don't
You
get
use
it.
the egg timer? No.
Please don't.
Get that thing out of here!
Please don't.
Yeah, I do like the idea of it being, no, please.
I'm begging you, stop, please.
You just hear,
Not.
you just hear from the corner, no, and you look over and there's Tim and he's got a giant boner. I don't know why it was Tim.
Why Tim?
Tim
Yeah.
is just a generic
Why,
name
Tim?
that comes
Why
to
a
mind.
giant boner? You know that's not the case.
A 2-inch raging semi.
So what do you guys want from year 3?
Less disappointment.
Yeah.
More nut.
In what way? What do you mean? What have you been disappointed with so far that you would like to see changed?
I don't know. I was making a bad joke. I want less disappointment from you, Dad.
Go to your room.
Okay.
I don't love you
I can't.
anymore.
I'm not in my room anymore. I actually have somewhere to go. Oh my god.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
That's a really good point. I didn't even think of that.
There's not even a bed behind me anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss it.
Crazy.
I miss that message.
Pull it
You
out.
need a- yeah.
The bed.
Okay.
That
Pull
is.
your
Pull out
dick.
the bed.
Oh, bed. Okay.
Just whip it out.
Just pull it on out.
I see. Like, I get why people have birthday sex now, because for some reason this birthday's been real horny.
This is the horniest birthday
This is the-
ever.
Like, we've made dirty jokes before. This is the horniest podcast ever.
I think so. I
Not
really do
really.
think so.
But definitely.
Like I said, like even though I said like early in the podcast I've been making a lot of raunchy jokes, I'm not even the one like doing most of it. I think
No.
it's Chris.
Yeah.
Fucking horny bastard.
can't help that I'm this horny. There's a lot going on here. The only way I know how to take it out is on my dick. Every day I beat my dick like it owes me money.
It's like you vibrate.
I just grab it and vibrate until it's just.
It's like a fire hose. Nasty.
That's
Do you guys know about the slow jerk as well? Where it's just you grab it and you just.
that makes me very uncomfortable.
It's real slow with it.
How do you get
Does that
anything
even
out
feel
of it,
good?
though?
I feel like at that point that's just painful.
Well, yeah,
That's
right.
just holding your
It's gonna
dick.
take a minute, but once it happens, allegedly,
Then the pain
Yeah.
becomes pleasure.
Allegedly, if it ever happens.
I don't have the patience. I can't manage.
No. I have jack off ADD.
Yeah, you have jack off Tourette's where it'll start trying, then
First of all, whose dick is that long?
Oh, that's a good point. Not mine.
I mean, it's more like. Okay.
and back up.
Yeah, you just kind of crack your fingers in.
You get the tweezers.
Let me get my spectacles.
Time to beat my meat.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're like one of those big jeweler's glasses that have the neck up.
Let me focus in.
It's like those glasses from that guy from Toy Story when he was fixing up Woody.
Yeah,
He was
yeah.
fixing up a
Oh,
Woody.
he's fixing up. I fix up my Woody all the time.
Stop! Just stop. You're making me so uncomfortable.
Hey, Chris, did you see that forehead on that chick?
Oh, look at the forehead on that chick.
It's better
Goes
when
on
you're not
for
like literally
miles.
engulfing your microphone.
Forehead.
No, don't
Don't reach for that
get
fucking
your
mixer,
hand
you
off
bitch.
of the
Damn it! I
mixer.
missed when it was close by, where I could do it discreetly. My mic is turned up very loud. I will turn it down a little bit for
Yeah,
you.
it is.
What?
Fucking say that to my face.
Don't. Jesus.
You were like grumbling.
I was trying to get my mic and the fucking mixer.
Please stop.
So is this how you were
Alright.
expecting the 2-year anniversary to go?
I didn't know what was
Yeah.
gonna happen.
So what's the next topic?
I don't know. Like I feel like I don't. Have we even talked about the things I've brought up? I don't even know.
What did you bring up?
Vaguely.
Because I've brought up what are our thoughts in
We
year
talked about
two.
masturbation.
Yeah, I know.
A lot.
What are our
We
thoughts
talked
in
about
year
it a lot on
two?
this podcast.
What do we want from year three?
Let's
Oh.
see.
I want
Foreheads.
more shows.
More
shows.
shows.
What
is a
I
good
want
one,
to.
too.
Yeah.
Okay, but guys,
We actually have to do it. Though.
I have
I know.
to-
That's
Hey,
I have
I
one-
submitted a show and you haven't edited it yet.
that's my point. I have to edit.
I want
everything.
more non-Terry edited shows.
But then they're bad.
or the majority of it is edited and Terry does the fine tuning.
Fine.
those ones are actually pretty good.
Yes.
Whenever you do the fine tuning,
yeah.
because the me watching movies, which I actually have one of those that I need to edit
Well,
or pre-edit. I just need the motivation to do it.
yeah, I get that. So what kind of shows? What are you thinking then?
Games.
Games are bad on YouTube right now, though.
Dogs have bones.
All right. Yeah. Sure. Great.
I don't know why, I've always wanted to do a show about conspiracy theories.
That's another thing that's bad on
I know
YouTube
there's a
right now.
million things out there.
Dude, that's another reason why I wish we were fucking like in the same place, dude. Because I want to go to haunted places with you guys so bad.
Much rope.
Oh my god.
Excuse
I
me,
would do a haunted house show.
What?
That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Christopher.
Yeah, all of us go into a haunted house and
Kid.
then
I'd go to
Kid.
a haunted house.
Kid, shut your whore mouth. Chris, what did you just say?
I said, yeah, it'd be great to go to a haunted house.
No,
with my
before
boys.
that, I can't tell if you said so much rope, so much grope, or another thing that I just didn't hear.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I don't want to live in a house with you guys because Chris will grope people.
I
Chris
don't
is gonna
grope.
me.
I do not grope. I only stare.
Okay. Also, mine. Don't be. He's gonna grow me. I mean.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
The first time me and Terry ever see each other, it's gonna be very handsy.
I think this is gonna be the GoBicker finale. I don't.
We can't do this anymore.
I can't.
We're done, so.
Oh, don't think that destroying GoBicker will stop what's coming.
Will you stop coming? Maybe for once.
No, but like if we all lived together in like a haunted state, not Maine, first of all. Maine's
No.
trust me, I've tried to do fucking haunted expeditions and there's nowhere that's haunted.
Nobody dies in Maine because everyone
No,
leaves
everybody
there
fucking leaves
before they
to
can
Florida.
die.
We gotta go to Florida if we want to go to a
I
haunted
don't want to go to
place.
Florida.
There's a bunch of haunted shit in South Carolina, I'll have you know. People love dying in South Carolina.
So the kids
Full
are
of
actually
dying
outside
in
right now
South
yelling
Carolina.
bloody murder.
Coffee.
Can you hear it?
What's happening?
I don't know. I didn't mean that,
Yeah.
Chris.
so-
I'm sorry.
I'm trying to keep track of what everything was being said. I couldn't. When trying to keep track of all three things, I got nothing.
I was saying that the kids are yelling bloody murder outside right now.
Lovely.
I said
Can you
fuck
actually
off,
hear it?
Chris.
Oh.
That's what I meant. I
hilarious.
didn't mean it.
But also a little.
I could see clearly, just everything's black.
Wow, why's it gotta be black, Kit?
Why can't it be white, Kit? Why does everything have to be about color?
Would you guys be okay
Yeah?
if I killed myself if I went blind?
No.
You're gonna make me live blind?
How blind
Yeah.
is blind? Is it
I
like
mean-
me and Maya blind?
No,
or
I mean, like,
Stevie
I-
Wonder blind?
Like I can't see
I
anything.
think Blind Terry Show would be the best show on YouTube.
That's true, because then you couldn't even, like, see anything to jack it to. And that would be pretty
I got an
awesome.
old spank bank. I'm
Oh,
right
You
now.
can masturbate to nothing.
No, yeah.
Is it
yeah.
worse to be born blind and never have seen anything, or to go blind?
to go blind? Definitely.
Yeah, because then you can see all the pretty things in the world, and then you can't.
Also, like everything I enjoy is visual, so that's why I'm like,
Yeah.
I would.
You can still listen to podcasts.
You can still enjoy screaming.
Okay. Okay. Well,
I thought you were about to sneeze.
I guess if I ever go blind, just know I'm not long for this world because I refuse to live in it if I'm blind.
That's.
Good
I
luck.
mean,
So you
I
won't
don't
be able
blame
to
you.
find the gun.
I
I think I'm the same way if I were to ever go deaf.
They have braille.
oh, I don't give a fuck about being deaf. That's fine.
Is this the rope?
Yeah,
no,
that's
no,
it.
that
was
wasn't
part
it.
of what I thought about
Damn.
too. I'm like, oh wait, how would I do it? Oh, rope, duh. Because I can just kind of feel around. That'd be fine.
You can feel around a gun. I'm sure they make guns in braille.
I
See,
like.
and then you would tie, and then you would think you would tie it up there, but you wouldn't because you couldn't check your work. And then
Tie it to the wrong
try,
place and you jump.
and then it just falls out on your face, and you're like, ah.
Yeah. But also, I don't know. I could if I with my vision went to look around the house, I could find a gun. Without my vision, I have no fucking clue.
You better just go ahead and tie the noose now. Just make sure.
Well, no, I
No, you
I
should
don't,
not do that
I
ever. Don't.
I don't plan on going blind.
You don't plan on doing anything. I didn't plan on eating an entire pizza today, and I did. So
Like a
plan for the
champ.
future.
Like a champ.
Do you want me dead, Chris? Is that
It's
why
more
you're so
than one
encouraging?
slice.
No, I'm just.
It's
prepared.
more than
I
one
believe
slice,
in being
I'm
prepared
sorry.
for anything.
Okay.
Scout summer. Prepared for the future.
Scouts on.
Bum, ba-dum, bum,
That's
bum.
Fuck, you beat me to it.
Hey, Chris, do you have a Yahoo?
I do. Please.
I already forgot which one I sent you, so I'm
Please be
excited.
distracted while I pull this up on my phone.
Okay.
Fuck my ass. Woo! All right. It's
Oh, I
time
remember it, I
for
remember it, okay.
a
Yahoo!
Yahoo Answers asks. Who asks this? I don't know. Somebody on Yahoo answers. Some sad, lonely individual.
Jonathan, why?
Asks Jonathan asks, continuing with the theme of being super fucking horny, how do I ask my lady friend for a tit job?
Politely. With please and thank you.
Currently in high school,
Okay.
I have a lady friend whomst I've known for many years.
Okay, hold on. I assumed when they were saying lady friend, they meant girlfriend. Is this just a friend that's a lady?
I don't know. I haven't finished
That's
my
what it's
question,
reading
Maya.
to me.
Why don't you let me finish reading my good words?
No.
I sit
Pussy.
Will you just read it normally,
with
please?
her every day.
Don't make him cry.
In math class.
Okay.
And I took me until high school to see her as really sexually attractive.
Probably because she got her huge badonkadonks. Not badonkadonks.
Giant.
Hungamongongas.
We're close to the point that she is comfortable to talk about sexual things and be alone together.
So that means that she will give you a tit job. So
I'm
there you go.
curious
God.
on how to ask her for a tit job without sounding rude, since she has shown me her panties.
Okay.
That is why she'll give him a tit job.
If
Yes.
you are at the point that someone has shown you their underwear, you can fuck them.
Yeah.
Ask Terry.
With their consent.
Ask me.
Okay, first off, consent needs to be done for anything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Second
that's
of
why
all,
he's. The question is,
You
can
don't
he ask?
ask for a tit job.
Do you not?
You don't ask for it.
You just go for it.
You don't like pull it out and then like shove it in there. No. What you do is you actually get in the mood and you go for the whole sexual experience, and then you kind of move up and see if that's something that she would like be interested in.
She like swats at it. It's like, get the fuck away from me.
Yeah, not near the tits. Like you don't start out with the tit job. That's not like the first go-to. You're not like,
whoa, wait, why? Are you...
I seen her panties. Let me just throw my penis inside of her titty.
Yeah, why are you kink shaming this our boy here? Maybe that's really what he wants. He wants a tit job.
Maybe he only wants a tit job.
No, that's fine, but that's the thing. Though? You don't start with your kink.
Why not? He really wants to fucking bust a nut between her titties. Why can't he do that?
Because that's not something if you ever want this person to be your friend in the future.
Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just wants to.
He just wants to slap his dick between them knockers.
If that's all you want, then you can just go straight up and ask, "Hey, can I stick my penis inside of your boobles?"
I think
side of
because she has shown
your boobulars.
Because she has shown the Jonathan her panties. It is not safe to assume, because it's never safe to assume something. But you can make the assumption that she is at least somewhat interested in him. So I don't think it's like completely like.
It also depends
out
on
of fucking
how the
nowhere to
panties
ask.
were shown.
However, you should probably be like, hey, listen. First of all, would you ever be okay with doing anything remotely sexual with me? Please and thank you.
I don't know.
You should always just start with that, because they didn't do anything sexual. They never actually like did anything sexual. But you should ask with that question first. I'm not saying like you can't just go right off the bat with the tit job. You need to like ask, hey, is it okay if we ever did anything sexual? And she's like, yes. And then you can be like, can you please and thank you give me a titty job? Please squeeze the milk out of my Go-Gurt tube with your jugs.
Whoa! Was not ready for that one, and I hate it. Thanks.
And then she says yes, and then it's a happy ending.
I have a question.
Yeah? What's your question?
What capacity has Gertrude?
Jonathan and Gertrude.
Jonathan and Gertrude. What capacity has she shown her panties? Is this like, yo, look, check these
That's
out?
True.
Or is it like, look, I found this in a sewer?
Yeah, but
let me tell you about panties.
If you recall, they have also been having sexually themed conversations.
But like we've had sexually themed conversations, and if any of you asked me to have a tit job, I would never do it.
Hey Kit, can I have a tit job?
It's rude.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, I would never do it. You have to buy me dinner first.
Oh shit! Kit. You got more cleavage than Maya.
Show that. I feel I'm like offended.
Why were y'all looking? That was for Chris's eyes only.
I didn't see it happening at first because I was talking to Terry and I was looking at Terry and I looked down and I just see milkers.
We're gonna get taken down
about going blind.
Oh my god.
That's all Chris ever needs to see. Now he's blind.
You're welcome.
So, my point that I was trying to make there was that they're having sexually themed conversations, and panties are being shown, and they've known each other a long time. It feels like there's things moving in a sexual direction.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm saying that to seed the kink in, you start with the normaler stuff, and then slowly bring it to the more kinky stuff.
On what level of the kink
scale is
tit
job really kinky, though?
Yeah, I was going to say, how kinky is a tit job?
I don't think it's very kinky.
I feel like it's kind of kinky.
I've never met a girl that was actually willing to do a tit job, so that just seems not one of those things that people...
The robots are reclaiming Kit.
Oh, no!
Dragging him down with them.
Beep boop boop.
Beep boop boop.
I believe on the scale of things that are very kinky and not very
tit
kinky,
don't
like
fall very high
on a
that.
scale of missionary with a hole cut in the bed sheet to like fucking whatever kinky shit
Shitting
Kit's
in your
into, to shitting in your mouth. Tit job falls pretty far on the missionary end of things.
I wasn't saying that it was a big kink. I'm just saying that that's not the thing that you start out with. You kind of move towards
But what do you start out with? What is the Orgeron Kit fuck move of choice? I need to know.
hand holding
Having
is
petting
the first step.
First?
Heavy petting.
Heavy petting. Wow. Ooh, you're getting a little. Ooh. Control yourself. That's heavy petting.
He's fucking punching her in the face.
Just straight to Joe Rogan MMA.
Have you seen Joe Rogan
That was
kicking a bag, like a punching bag? Oh, bye, Kit.
Bye, Kit.
Have you seen that though?
No.
It's that dude. He's a strong little chimp.
Sure he
Like,
is. He was
because
a
you know,
fucking
like,
boxer
have you
for
guys?
years.
You guys, I'm sure, have had at least a little bit of experience with a punching bag, right? At least at one point in your life, you've probably like come across
Probably.
one. They're not easy to move. Like you be
No.
punching them and shit, and they're not gonna be moving. He'll spin around, kick, and the thing will go funk, like flying. It's insane.
That's hot.
It's terrifying, is what it is.
Joe Rogan is
And
very
hot.
hot. Joe Rogan is...
I don't know what Joe. After this podcast, I'll Google a picture of Joe Rogan because I don't know what he looks like. If he's
He
bald
is our
though, then like
god.
He's bald, yeah.
fuck.
Dang, look that shit up.
He's surprisingly old though. Like you'd look at it and be like 30s, 40s, and he's like 60 or
50s.
something. No, he's like 50.
Yeah, he's in his 50s, yeah.
Yeah. It's like, oh my god.
But he is our god.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I just want to say, at least once a week, me and Terry send each other
Thank you,
some kind
Joe
of Joe
Rogan.
Rogan something.
Yeah.
It's wonderful.
Something it's usually related to chimps and DMT because that's
Chimps.
like all he talks
I-
about.
Oh my
Look this
God.
shit up.
Talking about like really muscular dudes, like Joe Rogan kicking a punching bag.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cosplayer. He's a guy, and he has one of the most like I don't know how to describe it. He looks like a video game character. Like that's his like natural physique. Like he's got a tiny waist. Like he's got huge like what are those called?
I have no idea.
Back muscles, right? Huge arms, and his
Muscles.
pecs are ginormous. And I remember seeing a tweet from him one time where he said, to the fan whose glasses I broke, hugging, please let me pay for your glasses. I feel super bad. And like, everybody was like, please break my glasses in a hug. Please, I'm begging you.
Oh my god.
That. Imagine like you're hugging a gigantic breasted woman and then your glasses break. Is that not hot to you?
No,
I would probably.
I feel like I'd be scared.
Yeah,
It's
I'd be
hot,
scared and horny at the same time.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'd probably just start crying. I'm because I keep crying in front of my friend. I've now gotten 2 hugs, and both times I end up going back in my house and crying more. So, I don't think I can handle it.
I used to get raspberries where you go like confused with motorboating.
Raspberries?
That's what I call them. What do you call that? When you go up to like I don't know.
Not
'Cause it, like,
raspberry.
tickles.
I don't know. I don't think I have a term for
I
it.
don't think I've ever done that.
Hold on.
Why raspberries?
I don't know.
It's weird as fuck.
Just call it raspberries.
Anyway, so how do you ask your friend for a tit job?
With please and thank you.
Okay. Hey, Terry. Can I please have a tit job? Thank you. Terry?
Oh no, we're
It's dead.
dropping one by one.
The stream's gone.
Oh god.
So which one is it gonna be? Is it gonna be you? Is it gonna be
I
me?
don't know. I hope not me. But I hope not you, because I don't want to be left alone.
So anyway,
What was... I don't remember what was being said even.
let's just move on to the next topic.
I actually don't have anything else. What do you...
Where
What
did
is...
Kit go?
Kit?
He died and
His
had to go
internet
fuck his
died.
hot wife.
And he's gonna go fuck his hot wife. How often do you think they fuck?
All the time. I think
Yeah.
that's all they do. They get home, they just rip their clothes off and go to town. That's why Kit has to do
Sensual
all
love.
the shit before she comes home.
fuck
Because
the
they
rest of the
just
night.
go to Pound Town.
And Kit's got that enormous donger.
He's got
That
baby
ogre schlong.
leg.
What is... Okay. Ideally, a year from now, what's going on? With GoBicker or just yourself in general, or... I don't know.
I want a hot wife.
You want to
Oh,
be...
my.
You wait, okay. You want to be married in a year.
Okay, no, okay. I want a hot girlfriend.
Okay, yeah.
I also want a hot girlfriend.
I want to start off with having a friend.
You got a friend in me.
Okay. Okay. A couple issues with that though. You're gonna be dead to the world very soon. Chris is already off fucking somewhere. And no offense, Chris, I'm not coming to you with all my needs and whatnot. You just we come to you for a good time.
Not a long time.
Exactly. I'm sure you're a very supportive person to somebody.
I'm not good at being supportive. I will not lie. I know that's not one of my strongest qualities. I do enjoy laughing at other people's pain.
And that's fine. That's great. I appreciate you for that. Which is weird. 'Cause laughing at other people's pain, but sometimes it's funny. I don't know.
Terry's pain is funny, and I always feel bad when I'm rewatching a podcast and Terry's telling something really sad. Kit's just kind of sitting there like, Maya is fucking bawling, and I'm rolling on the floor laughing.
Yeah, it's perfect. It's exactly what I want. I don't know what I want from Kit necessarily. Maybe I don't want him just being like, oh god, this is too much.
Kit's worse than I am. Like, comforting people. I love you, Kit. I would kiss you on the lips if I could, but.
And then,
but you abandoned me in the airport, so.
And then my two real life friends, like the one is nice, but she's available like once a week sometimes, and it's like that's fine. She's busy. I'm not gonna fault her for that, but kind of.
Not really.
Please don't. Guys already did that joke a couple weeks ago.
Oh, we did? Fuck.
Much like this show, the 1 year anniversary will cover everything.
Yeah. Everything.
Which is why we're also going to go.
Signature boob thing again.
We're going to go for 12 hours, like we did on the New Year's stream.
Like I did on the New Year's stream.
Did we go for 12 hours or 6 hours? I can't remember.
He went for 12 hours.
You went for like an hour and a half. Mine was there for 25 minutes. Kit was there for 16 seconds.
She was there long enough so we could hear his distant cries as we burnt his tree to the ground. Is BGN2 still alive?
I don't think so anyway. I'm assuming
Hope not. After we put it down with the... Well, we haven't formally put it down yet because we haven't done the roast.
Yeah, we still need to do that too.
Online. But the Brewcast finale was probably one of my favorite things we've done in the last year, even if it wasn't a GoBicker production.
Maybe one day I'll kind of skim through it and see if I want to watch it again.
It was funny.
Okay.
The fucking echo chamber in the final episode, in the final night, in the final hours of that room.
Yeah. Cause didn't you like immediately go and pack everything up? Then
literally, as soon as I shut my computer down, I fucking yeeted it in my car.
Yeah.
I just opened the door and chunked it out.
Are you guys okay? Like, it's been a very, I think, disappointing year as far as like GoBicker being worth something. But like, are you guys like satisfied with it?
But I thought we like, no.
Yeah.
I think we all grew closer this year.
This like physical, like in 2019. Yeah. Last year was a mess.
Yeah, last year was my mental breakdown year. It was not a good year. A lot of crying.
Still, I'm jealous about that. But just that part. The rest of it, you can take it.
So fucking much crying. I know exactly what you're talking about not being able to dry off in the shower.
And
wait, did you have your beard yet at that point?
Yeah. I grew my beard. I started growing my beard in December 28, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay. So did you have the issue with getting snot in your mustache?
Absolutely. Let me talk about having a mustache for a minute. It's very inconvenient. Okay. I like my mustache. I like my beard.
Mustaches are insane.
I'm never gonna shave ever in my life. Having a mustache is fun because having a beard in general is fun because everything gets caught in it. And sometimes people don't tell you, and you walk around with a giant chunk of blueberry muffin in your beard for like 3 hours.
It's a snack for later.
It's happened to me multiple times. You sick? Bad idea. You sneeze, snot, and it's very hard to get snot out of your beard. I haven't
thrown up since I started growing my nasty neck beard.
Maybe that was the key.
Yeah.
The key to what?
Not
throwing up.
Oh, getting a nasty ass neck beard. Okay.
You look like Abe Lincoln. We're gonna chuck your ass on a penny.
Be crazy. Because then I'd be worthless as a person and as a unit of money.
But you're worth more if people melt you down and turn you into pipes.
There you go. I like the sound of that.
I should do that. Instead of becoming an e-thought, I should melt down pennies and make them into copper pipes.
Melt down Terry. Terry is a meltdown, but...
Oh, no!
Yeah.
That's so mean.
Is that mean? describing me as I am a disaster, a meltdown.
No, you're not.
I am.
You're beautiful. Fuck you. You're beautiful.
Either way, I wish things would be better for GoBicker, better for my life. But
Maybe if I
Chris,
did that one episode where I did the whole boob thing, did that get more views
we're
than normal?
not using your
We're not using your knockers.
If we have to, I was willing
we
to
have
become an
to,
e-thought, all right?
I'm not
I'll do
opposed to
anything for this company.
I can't in good conscience do that.
Okay, fair enough.
It did get a bit more views, though. That's true.
Did it?
I don't know what the retention was on it, but at the very
Probably
least,
not
someone went,
there.
"Bruh, let me just click on that."
Boobs.
Even though the boobs were in the thumbnail, you could tell, sort of, but it wasn't like a clean
Knockers.
picture with lighting and everything. It was you and
Yeah.
your abyss. So
Hey, I had my lights on.
yeah, but it's still sort of an abyss. The lighting's
Yeah.
not great. Okay,
Maybe it'll be better in college. Probably not going to be better in college.
no, I don't think it.
I am going to get a divider, though, so that way you guys don't see Madeline.
For some
Just
reason,
hanging
I
out in
thought
the background.
you were gonna say I'm gonna get a divorce.
I'm going to get a divorce.
I don't know
I'm
why I
filing
thought
for
that.
divorce. Fuck you,
Sorry.
Karen.
I could very well see
She
though,
took the kids.
assuming you do actually continue to show up, that
Did you show up?
you're one to talk, fucking closed mouth ventriloquist looking motherfucker.
I don't want to fucking.
What?
I could see Madeline peeking around corners or just being.
Oh, yeah, no. She said she
Okay.
doesn't mind me doing the podcast as long as she can be an asshole.
Okay,
And,
yeah.
be like,
I mean, yeah.
That's just fitting right in then.
aside from to you, Terry. We're just assholes.
I love you, Terry.
I love you, Terry.
I don't.
Who's where? Oh God, I'm the middle baby. Damn it! I was supposed to kiss Terry.
Wait.
I've exhausted my list. What do you guys got
For what?
of just things to talk about? We do this once a month now. I would hope you'd have something.
I shit a lot.
Anything new though? Any new developments in your life?
I shit a lot.
Okay. I bet you. No, it's not even remotely true. It's comparable though. You shit as much as I piss.
I don't know. I
Probably.
piss a lot too.
Oh my god, we're both gonna drop dead.
I know. I had a lot of really bad chest pains when I came home today.
Go to a fucking doctor!
No. Just let me die in peace.
Maya, your daily reminder person to tell you, go see a fucking doctor.
Doctors are expensive though.
Go the fucking quick care, dude.
That's also expensive.
Yeah, but it's less expensive than a fucking...
I don't know, man. Last time I went to one of those, I ended up paying $300.
There's only one doctor I like, and he travels in a big box into space.
Dr. Phil.
Yeah, Dr. Phil in a space box.
It's just.
He's like, my God, it's the Daleks.
Oh my
Fuck
God.
you, pay me $200. I'll kill you.
No, what you're saying, Cyber Leader, is that you do not appreciate the people rebelling against you.
We should get Dr. Phil on this show.
Dr. Phil, please.
I just wanna-
You can assume if someone's been on Joe Rogan's podcast, we can't get him on ours.
That's my goal for fiscal year 3 of GoBicker.
Okay.
I want either Dr. Phil or Joe Rogan to be on this show.
We're not getting
or
no.
us to be on Joe Rogan.
Set that would be cool. Listen, no, you
What
gotta
if-
you
wait.
have to set your expectations to a reasonable place, or we are gonna be disappointed.
I want
What do
Kit
you have
show
to do
up.
to go on Joe Rogan's podcast?
Be a famous
Smoke a lot of
comedian
pot.
or be a famous author or somebody
Be
well known for
famous.
something.
Be able to talk about bow hunting?
Not necessarily. Sometimes it's just listen to Joe talk about bow hunting.
I'm gonna become the best bow hunter
That would get you
on
on.
the planet. I'm gonna say on every interview I have, Joe Rogan, please get me on your podcast.
Yeah, look what I can do, and you fucking just get a bullseye.
Joe Rogan, look,
Joseph.
Joe, please. I love your podcast, dude. I've never seen it. I don't know who you are. Please.
I heard you kick really hard, and I want to be on your podcast.
I want you to kick me.
I did this for you.
Break my glasses.
Break my life, Joe.
How crazy would it be to get killed by Joe
Sit
Rogan?
on my face, Joe Rogan.
He's married with several kids.
I've never seen him.
Several.
So, I don't know.
Our hopes and dreams, just hopefully not to get crushed.
My hope is that everybody stays alive until the end of this year.
That's a big ask.
I know. But I know you can do it.
I don't. I'm gonna shit my life force out one day. That day's gonna be soon.
You'll stand up, you'll see a little glowing version of you in the toilet, and you're like, and then
damn it!
It's kind of be like, what the fuck, and you'll drop dead. I hope GoBicker works out. I obviously, I have a little trouble being hopeful about the future, but I enjoy it. I'm scared of change.
You.
I feel like there's a lot of change
I'm
coming.
scared of you. I will be here, even if we have to replace Terry.
I
and
will be here. I won't be here.
Yeah.
I won't be here.
I'll be here though.
I'm holding you to that.
Don't touch me, please. Don't hold me.
Don't hold me to anything. You make me uncomfortable.
Yeah, just get away from me, right?
Too bad. We're stuck in this tiny window for the next...
No, that's me.
Don't touch me. E.T. phone home. If I'm late to work tomorrow, I'm gonna actually...
Nut!
Yeah.
Well, look again, I'm on a nut shirt.
Tomorrow's my last day of work! Until, July 29th.
That's nice.
Yeah.
What day is it
You
tomorrow?
go back for like 2 weeks and then you move to college.
Tomorrow is the 3rd.
But like, what day of the
my
week?
ass.
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay, so I don't work tomorrow, thank God.
I work.
I'm not emotionally
every day.
ready to have a breakdown again. Because, like, I'm scared because my friend, she's out of town this weekend and currently is, like, my only support. So if I have a breakdown, I'm very scared.
Call Kit.
I don't want to call
He
Kit.
will tell you you're beautiful. You have a cell phone number.
I'm very scared.
I'm also very scared of Kit.
I don't know. The future's scary. Why can't I always want to go back like a year ago and then stay right there?
Back to August 2018 when we were doing like 10 videos a week.
Webcam.
We'll get you a webcam because that does make things better.
It has,
It does,
it has
yeah.
increased the quality of our podcast by at least 5%.
Yeah.
Do you guys like my little
Yeah.
thing
Exactly.
that I do very often?
Yeah.
That I didn't realize I did it very often.
You have a lot of
Constantly.
weird mannerisms.
Okay. Anything else?
I did a half dab and that turned into a Hitler salute.
So if you didn't know, this is...
But kinda.
Okay.
I've been waiting for that one.
If you didn't know, this is the worst podcast we've ever done. It's our 2-year anniversary. Oh wait, not really, but kind of, but it is actually our anniversary. I'm gonna turn this off. Remember, of course, you can go to patreon.com. No. Not
No!
yet. You can go to twitch.tv/GoBicker and watch the show live as we record it for free. But if you miss it, then you go to patreon.com/GoBicker at even the $1 level where the VOD is posted. And if it's anything like these last few months, you might be getting a show like a month or 2 before it actually goes live everywhere else. So it's kind of a good deal, actually. Additionally, you can go to GoBicker.com/shop where we have things like t-shirts, mugs, stickers, and more. Things like Flesh Horse, this GoBicker logo, and if Chris wasn't a piece of shit, he'd have his Unhappy Hour shirt. But he's a mess and a disaster. His life is my brain.
Boy.
It's a disaster. Now, we are going to go into the post-show, again, which will later be exclusive
But kinda.
to patreon.com/GoBicker. So, if you missed it live, you missed it. So, that kind of sucks. Anyway,
Bye-bye.
that's it. See you next time for year 3. Yeet.
Yeet!